Hello my friends, my name is Dr. Siddharth Kaur and I welcome you back to my channel Ideas to Serve. Friends, in my previous videos I spoke to you about the importance of habits, the science behind habits, and I introduced to you the first element that makes up the habit loop, that is the cue. Today I'll be introducing you to the second and the third element that make up the habit loop, which are the behavior or the routine and the reward. The behavior or the routine is fairly simple to understand. When you have the habit of brushing your teeth, the act of brushing your teeth is the behavior or the routine. When you are habituated to read the newspaper every day, reading the newspaper every day is the behavior or the routine. When you are habituated to drive down to your office every day, the act of driving your car is the behavior or the routine. Every single habit that exists in a particular person's life exists to help that person get a reward. So when you're actually biting your nails, there's a reward associated with it, which I'll be talking you through in the next couple of minutes. When you eat a pizza, when you're actually habituated to eat salads every day, there's a reward associated with it. If you drive down to work on autopilot mode, there's a reward associated. The reward is the reason why our brain learns to crave for that particular routine or behavior. In fact, it is the reward that causes the basal ganglia area of our brain to combine the cue, the routine, and the reward into chunks that happen automatically. So as I mentioned in my previous video, identifying the cue is definitely important so that you know what triggers a particular behavior or action. But identifying the reward is even more important, because if you do not understand the reward, you will not understand the answer to the question as to why are you doing that particular behavior or routine. Therefore, the question is, how can you diagnose the rewards? Rewards are difficult to diagnose because they are very subtle in nature. So for example, when people ask you the question, why did you have pizza today for lunch when you are habituated to have salads? The reward behind pizza is that there could be about 20 different rewards packaged in one slice of pizza. What I mean is, you might be eating that pizza because it might be satisfying your taste buds, or you feel that the pizza will satisfy your hunger more than salads, or you actually like the joint and you meet up with a couple of friends there to socialize. So there could be n number of rewards associated with eating pizza. So which is that reward which is causing you to perform that activity is something that you need to diagnose. So as I mentioned before, the habit of nail biting also has a reward associated with it. Now many of you might be thinking, what is the reward associated with biting your nails? Even I was under the same impression, but researchers have found that people usually bite their nails because of anxiety or boredom. Both anxiety and boredom lead to tension in your brain, and tension is something that our brain does not like at all. Now when you bite your nails, there's a sharp burst of pain that you feel for a small amount of time. And science has proven that pain and tension occur in the same part of the brain. And pain is so overwhelming that it always tends to push out the tension. Let's put it the other way, your brain does not like tension, which is caused because of anxiety or boredom. So anything that pushes out tension from itself is a reward for it. So in this case, the pain caused by biting your nails is a reward. So now the habit loop might be becoming clearer in your minds. The cue is boredom or anxiety. The routine is biting your nails. And the reward is the short burst of pain that you feel. So now the question is, how can we break free from these bad habits like nail biting or any other habits that we may have? Well, it is not possible to break your habits, but you can only change them. Now if you decide that you will have enough and more willpower that you will hold yourselves from biting your nails or any other bad habit that you may have, it will work for a couple of days or maybe weeks, but eventually when the feeling of anxiety or boredom or tension takes over your brain, subconsciously you will be forced to bite your nails. So psychology has a solution to this problem. I spoke about the simplified habit reversal therapy in my last video, in which you take an index card and every time you feel the urge of biting your nails, you just put a check mark on that card. So now, instead of performing the regular routine of biting your nails, what you'll do is you'll probably take one of your arms and simply scratch it like this, and then put a hash mark or any other mark on the same index card to tell yourself that you have just overcome the urge or craving to bite your nails, to reward yourselves. This works almost 98% of times, and it takes about 2.5 weeks to inculcate or implement in yourselves and see the changes happening. In my next video, I'm going to talk to you about the golden rule of changing any habit that you want to. Please do not forget to like and share my video, and also to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll see you soon. Bye.